This is assembling your sketchbook. You're going to need your covers, 2 pieces of mat board, heavy duty hole punch, scissors, 2 binder rings, glue, and an old brush to apply the glue. So I'm going to start by just kind of eyeballing the mat board on the paper, and then I'm going to cut the edges off of my cover. And we're going to do that so when it folds over, it won't be as bulky and it will fit better. Don't cut too much off. You can always cut more later. You can't put it back. So I'm just cutting off the corners just a little bit. And then now that I'm ready, I'm going to dip my old nasty brush. Don't you dare use one of the nice brushes. I'm going to dip an old brush I was going to throw out anyway in the glue and paint it on the back of the mat board. So you want a thin layer. If you have a bunch of globby bits, the mat board's going to curl and you'll have bumps in your cover. So I have this sped up so I'm not really painting glue this fast. But you just want to try to especially get it all the way up to the corners. And just do that nice even layer. Then once you're ready, you're going to flip it over and eyeball it right in the middle of your cover. And just kind of let it dry for a little bit, but I'm smoothing it out. I'm trying to make sure it's flush. So once it is dry, then we're going to fold over the edges onto the mat board. So I ended up going back and cutting a little bit more. You can just cut it second. I really didn't need to cut it at the beginning. But just a little bit more. So remember, you can always cut more. You can't put it back. And then I'm going to apply the glue to the sketchbook cover of the paper and fold it over. So make sure you just get it on the paper nice, thin, but even. You don't want it to be bubbling over. So then I'm just going to fold and press. And then fold and press. Then you can see by cutting those little corners off, it allows it to fold better. If not, you'd have bulky corners. There we go. And you can see right there, I did not plan my design very well. All right, so let's do it with the next piece. This next part is optional, so instead of just having that piece of mat board there, you can get another piece of paper. It could be decorative, doesn't matter. And you're going to do the same thing, a really light layer of glue, and then glue it right on top so it kind of seals in the edges. I like to do that just because it looks more like a book to me when I do that. But you don't have to do that. That is completely up to you whether you want to go that extra step. Alright, now that you have your sketchbook cover glued on, the next step is to let it dry. So you're going to want to find some heavy stuff. I'll have some books and things around, and put it underneath. So just stack them, make sure there's no sticky glue though. And then the biggest thing I had at home was cat food. So I stuck mine under cat food at home to dry. Alright, so let's finish this up. We're going to punch some holes and add our rings and our paper. So when you punch the holes, you want to use the heavy duty hole punch that I have. It'll punch 2 holes in there for you, pretty easy. You want to punch the holes on the left side of your design for the front, and then the right side of the design for the back. So it punches pretty easy, so you'll have 2 nice evenly spaced holes. Now watch what I do. Oh no, oh no, no! That was the left side of the back page. So now my book will be reversed. So I decided to just deal with it, move on, no worries, just like I would tell you in class. So I flipped it to the other side and I added 2 holes. So now the back page has 4, and we're just going to deal with it. I ended up punching 2 more holes in the front as well, because I need things to match, but that's just me. So you can see right there that it has 4 now. So I'm going to insert my binder rings. And then I will have paper and things for you to add to your sketchbook. So whatever I have there, please add it. And then I'll have it pre-punched. And then you'll add your cover. And then I'll show you what I did to hide those extra holes that I have in my cover. They might not be something that bothers you, but you will learn. Those are the things that bother me in my own artwork. But there's the front, there's the back, looking good. And then I just added some stickers over it, and then I added some stickers on the inside. So if you mess it up, don't worry. It's always fixable. Alright, I can't wait to see your sketchbooks and look forward to using them. Good job.